You know, everybody points to those Guard commercials that they run, and there's that one with the Humvee rolling into a town, and then they remove some debris and a family comes out of a storm shelter. It was exactly like that.
First Sergeant Michael Treanor from the 63rd Civil Support Team, or CST, was one of the first Oklahoma National Guardsmen on the ground within hours of a deadly tornado in Moore, Oklahoma.
So when we got the call, we started moving towards the unit. For some of us, like myself, who live on the north side of Moore, it was difficult to get through. We were able to assemble the team pretty much within the 90-minute window that we use for deployments. We set up our operations center in the parking lot of Target and started tracking the National Guard influx.
But Michael's story starts 18 years ago.
My mom, my dad, and my stepdaughter died in the Murrah bombing. My father was getting ready to turn 62, and he'd been born on a small farm in eastern Oklahoma, and there wasn't enough documentation done in the 30s to actually verify who he was. Despite the fact he'd been a member of the United States Army during Korea and worked his entire life. He had some paperwork that he had to straighten out, and he had an appointment there to verify his particulars. Well, his appointment was at 9 o'clock, and sadly he was in the Social Security office. The only thing separating them from the bomb was a pane of glass.
It was this tragic event in 1995 which gave Michael the desire to serve his community above and beyond.
I wanted to be more involved in some capacity. I was already a member of the Oklahoma Guard. It was one of those things where it just like, there's got to be something more. Well, in 2000, when I heard about the civil support teams being created and their mission, I decided at that point that that was a job I had to have at some point in my life.
Michael, like many uniformed personnel, feel they must do more.
It's hard to sit on the sideline, and I understand why we were so overwhelmed this week with people just showing up. Reservists, Marines, Air Force, active duty. People were just randomly showing up saying, hey, I'm here, I want to help. So I understand that desire.
Michael uses his past experiences to understand what people are going through now in the Moore tornado.
A lot of people are very offended with the phrase closure because you never completely forget or get over that kind of loss. You just learn to deal with it. And in us doing that as a family, it's helped us to be able to help other people. So it's been a very educational experience for me.
Reporting for the Oklahoma National Guard from Moore, Oklahoma, I'm Army Sergeant Christopher Bruce.